The year was 1945. The world had just gotten out of World War II and the economy of America was thriving. Business was moving smoothly through the states, production and jobs were growing, everything was moving like clockwork, except Arizona. Arizona had a law established in 1912 that limited trains to 70-car long freights and 14 long passenger services. This was implemented to keep the public safe, mainly from train wrecks. While not common, train wrecks were known to happen and people were obviously injured or killed. The law wasn't an issue at the time as trains were still relatively small and there weren't as many goods being transported across America. But with the rise of two world wars and the improvements of technology on the railroad, there were now issues sprouting up. The Southern Pacific faced a majority of these issues since it had trackage running through Arizona. The issue was that longer trains had to be broken up into smaller pieces to not violate the Arizona law. This cost time, money, resources, and slowed railroad traffic down, preventing goods from getting to market on time. The Southern Pacific argued the law was unconstitutional because it seriously hurt interstate commerce. Arizona claimed the law was a valid safety measure using its state police power. The case went to the Supreme Court because the Arizona Supreme Court upheld the law. Despite the railroad's federal challenge, the Supreme Court agreed to hear it to determine the limits of state power when that power affects the national economy. The main constitutional question was whether Arizona's law violated the Dormant Commerce Clause by placing an undue burden on national commerce. The court's decision was to strike down the Arizona law, ruling it unconstitutional. They decided this because the law's burden on interstate commerce far outweighed its claimed local safety benefits. The vote count was 7-2 in favor of Southern Pacific. There were differing opinions from Justices Black and Douglas, who argued the court should defer to state legislators on safety issues. The ruling of Southern Pacific versus Arizona was very important for the Dormant Commerce Clause. This rule makes courts balance a state's benefits against its burden on national trade. The court decided that states can't pass laws where national uniformity is needed, such as with train length. This decision was fair because the evidence proved the law created a high cost but didn't actually increase safety.